you know, and you are the, essence of the transcendental bliss, eternal bliss. So Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu ordered him. Can you believe Supreme Personality of Godhead has become a preacher? Two, he felt compassion, causeless, unlimited compassion for the conditioned souls who are rotting, languishing in the cycle of birth and death, having acquired this ego, false ego, hankar, pride, so much abhiman, I own this. And we try to convert everything into money. We see time in terms of money. How many of you agree? Families, my children, my husband, my wife, and my parents, my. Then few years later, you leave everything and go. We have done this so many lifetimes. Lord Chaitanya became compassionate, and Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu came to this world as a preacher, and he brought his brother Nityananda Prabhu. Nityananda Prabhu, Balramji is very strict, but Nityananda Prabhu is magnanimous. Is a Paramakaruna and doesn't become angry. And free from false ego. Nitai wanders about the tower. Can you believe Supreme Lord is falling at everyone's feet? Sevaka Bhagavan, the first expansion of Krishna. How much should we fall down? At least, I'm inspired to tell everyone. So usually my ego is so much high. Abhiram Govind Prabhu, my obeisance at your Lord's feet. Chaitanya Swarup Prabhu, my obeisance at your Lord's feet. Devashish Prabhu, my obeisance at your Lord's feet. Divyatirtha Prabhu, my obeisance at your Lord's feet. Gauri Jivani Mataji, my obeisance at your Lord's feet. Madhuri Gopi Mataji, my obeisance at your Lord's feet. Padmaya Mataji, my obeisance at your Lord's feet. Parama Govinda Prabhu, my obeisance at your Lord's feet. Priya Madhava Mataji, my obeisance at Lord's feet. Priya D Mataji, I don't know what is, my obeisance at Lord's feet. Then, Rasa Vilasini Radha Mataji, my obeisance at Lord's feet. Shyama Rasika Mataji, my obeisance at Lord's feet. Shri Ranivas Murari Prabhu, my obeisance at Lord's feet. Srivas Chandra Prabhu, my obeisance at Lord's feet. Tejal Mataji, my obeisance at Lord's feet. Veena Mataji, my obeisance at Lord's feet. Vibhu Chaitanya Prabhu, my obeisance at Lord's feet. Vrinda Sundari Mataji, my obeisance at your Lord's feet. And Sri Parnika Mataji, my obeisance at your Lord's feet. Anybody joined other than that? I don't know.
Hare Krishna Prabhuji, Dandat Pranam Prabhuji.
Everyone, my obeisances. If Nityananda Prabhu is falling at, why I cannot fall at? Otherwise, ego, if infested with ego only, we cannot fall at everyone's sword. Otherwise, such a wonderful, exalted, super exalted devotees, you're all. And just by offering your lotus obeisances to your Lord's feet, there is a hope Nityananda Prabhu is pleased and we get some mercy. What do you think? Please forgive me if I've done anything offense to you genuinely. There is some iPhone here. I don't know what is. Maybe Anand Jagannath Prabhu. Maybe. So what is that? That's it. My obeisance to all of your lotus feet. And so Nityananda Prabhu is wow. He is going door to door to door and traveling. What he's doing is falling at everyone's feet. And only thing, just chant Krishna's name. Please purchase me by worshipping Gaurhari. Bhaja Gaurango, Kaha Gaurango, Lo Gaurange Naam Re, Ejaya Gaurango Naam, Gaurango Amaje, Deha Mora Pran Re, So he freely distributes. What is this? Is it another mantra or what? There are so many mantras in Vedic culture. No, this is Golokir Premadan, sir, ma'am. Harinam Sankirtan is not ordinary. And if you chant this mantra, Haribol, you'll let in the love of God, So Nityananda Prabhu will fall on the ground. And if you worship Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, you are what is that? You will purchase me. Wow. And if you have not experienced any affection for this Nityananda Prabhu, and that person is sinful, he keeps on coming, he is stuck in the cycle of birth and death. Many people do not even know Nityananda Prabhu actually. Sad. Anyway, fortunate. Two things we have to do. How many of you want to know what it is?
Hare Krishna Prabhuji. Yes, Prabhuji.
So simple thing. One is You follow, try to develop what is the last line. If we try to develop that affection for Nityananda Prabhu, being very fortunate, becoming, assuming, feeling very fortunate for having realized such a personality. Second thing is prachara, achara prachara. What is that? What can we take from Nityananda Prabhu's appearance day? What about that?
Achara.
Achar means worship Nityananda Prabhu, then prachar, and speak about Nityananda Prabhu. That's it. Whether people will love it, like it or not, they reject you or not, Nityananda Prabhu is falling at everyone's lotus feet. How much should we fall at everyone's lotus feet? क्या बोलेंगे आप? So, but of course, we need to have a good behavior. We should not criticize anybody. We should not, then you will be filled with that unlimited joy, ecstasy. Arrival! Amazing. So, what is that? As I said, this is the one thing I want to discuss. But today, what we will do, we'll come from behind the end. So, Lord Chaitanya told Nityananda Prabhu, what is that? Lord Chaitanya told Nityananda Prabhu, Nityananda Prabhu, you get married. What Nityananda Lord Chaitanya told? You get married. This is Kardaha. You know? So, so Nityananda Prabhu said, my Lord, you have given up and you have taken sannyas and you're asking me to get married. Is there any practicality in this, my Lord? You know? I'm going to agree. Lord Chaitanya is telling Nityananda Prabhu, he left the family at a very young age of 24. Now he is telling Nityananda Prabhu to get married. When Lord Chaitanya gave the instruction, Nityananda Prabhu was very, what is that? The Lord Chaitanya told after he took sannyas, he told. No, no, long after he took sannyas, he told. But Nityananda Prabhu says, my Lord, I am your servant. Whatever you tell me to do, we'll do. Wow, what a surrender. Huh? Nityananda Prabhu said, all right. One day Nityananda Prabhu went to Kardaha. Nityananda Prabhu has 12 Dwadasa Gopals. One person name is Gauridas Pandit. One person name is Gauridas Pandit. Gauridas Pandit had so much faith, on Nityananda Prabhu. And Gauridas Pandit, and he has his elder brother, his older brother name is Suryadas Sarakela. Suryadas Sarakela had two sisters, two daughters. And first daughter name is Vasudha. Sorry, first daughter name is Jahnavi. And younger sister is Vasudha. And Nityananda Prabhu sent a message that, uh, so Nityananda Prabhu said, just tell him I'm coming. So Nityananda Prabhu went to Suryadas Sarakela's home. And Suryadas Sarakela was so happy to receive Nityananda Prabhu. And Nityananda Prabhu was in their home, and Nityananda Prabhu proposed, you give your daughter Jahnavi, Jahanam, in marriage to me. But being covered by Yogamaya, Suryadas Circular, she somehow refused the proposal. My lord, we don't know your caste, you are an avadut. Means you don't have any caste and you're above, you're beyond you're beyond the jurisdiction, the loss of this material world, jurisdiction of this material world. That way you're a reject from the family side, family point of view. How can I give my daughter to you in marriage? Nityananda said, no problem. You want to give, you don't want to? Then he left. And Janamata was hearing. Janamata heard this. When she heard Nityananda Prabhu wanted to marry her, her natural love awakened for Nityananda Prabhu. Her natural love awakened for Nityananda Prabhu, and immediately, when she heard it, her father rejected refused the proposal. She started crying. She started crying, crying, crying. And then she fainted. She had epileptic fit. She had epilepsy fit. And a fit. It never happened before. My daughter is always healthy. Then he immediately the Vaidya, doctor was called in. Vaidya said, "Oh, this is a deadly epilepsy, epileptic fit." They said, "Sorry to tell you, Suryadas, please make her final arrangements. Prepare for the final rites. She is not going to live long." Oh, really? She's not going to live long? Yes, she is not going to live long. They all started crying. Then in India those days they would put her outside because people they don't want people to die in the home, right? So they put her outside. Then Gauridas Pandit went and told, "Brother, you have offended Nityananda Prabhu. Nityananda Prabhu is not what you think. He is a Supreme Personality of Godhead. And you have offended him." Sridhar Salkal said, "What should I do? If you want to save your daughter, there is only one way. Just tell Nityananda Prabhu, you will give your daughter in marriage. See what happens." "Oh yeah, I can do anything because my it's so painful to see my daughter leaving this world. Just don't worry, do this, or do whatever I said." Surya the circle immediately, you know, agreed. "I'll give my daughter to Nityananda Prabhu. Send a message." He sent a message because she may die at any time. Nityananda Prabhu got the message, is very happy. And soon as Jahanamata heard, her father agreed. Dhan, she woke up. She sat. Haribol! Amazing, right? What do you think?
Yes, Prabhuji.
Yeah. So then Surya Circle was shocked. He understood this is the mercy of Nityananda Prabhu. He could save by his causeless mercy. His daughter was saved. And they arranged a marriage. And I showed, right, this is the Mantap. And there today, even after 500 years. We went there actually. Then, then marriage was over. And Jahnamata she was actually Revati in Krishna Leela. Nityananda Prabhu is Balramji, and she was Revati. And they arranged a big feast for all the Brahmins. Whoever came to attend the marriage. And Nityananda Prabhu sat down, he sat down to eat prasad. So Janamata had a sister by name of Vasudha. She had a sister by name Vasudha, and Vasudha was serving. She's very chaste. She was serving Nityananda Prabhu, but she covered her head with veil. And 1 minute. So I'm sorry, I'm back. And so she was serving Nityananda Prabhu. She covered her head with veil, So this is, Nityananda Prabhu. Of course, by good fortune, he became her brother-in-law. But this is Nityananda Prabhu. Balaramji. Everyone knew that, the dearmost associate of Lord Chaitanya. When she was serving with both hands occupied, with one hand ladle spoon and another hand the water of the pot. Suddenly her hail veil, that the sari fell down. Fell down as she was serving. She cannot lift it, because she was both the hands were occupied. Nityananda Prabhu, what he did, immediately two hands. Nityananda Prabhu was eating, but another two hands manifested and adjusted her veil. Then Nityananda Prabhu said, "So I want dowry. Give Vasudha as my dowry." Suryadas Sarkar said, "Haribol." Agreed. So Nityananda Prabhu married Vasudha and Jahanavi both. Then Mother Vasudha gave birth to, I think she is Varuni, eternal wife of Nityananda Prabhu also. You know, um, she gave birth to Veerachandra and Ganga Mata. Ganga Devi. Veerachandra was actually Kshirodaksa Vishnu. And Ganga Mata was actually the personification of Ganga Devi. So, personification of Ganga Devi. And what happened? Later, uh, Jahna Mata, sorry, Nityananda Prabhu, what he did, 1 minute. Yes. One day, Nityananda Prabhu found this Bankim Rai floating in Yamuna. So, if you see in Ekachakra, Nityananda Prabhu discovered Yamuna. And he saw this Krishna deity floating in the river. They called him Nityananda Prabhu called him Bankim Rai. And what he did, he brought him and duly installed him. And Nityananda Prabhu, I think 6 years after Lord Chaitanya left, he entered into the deity and disappeared. He entered into the deity and disappeared. And then Jahanamata became the leader of Vaishnavas. And Veerachandra and Gangamata, actually, I think Vasudha Devi, she also, uh, immediately disappeared. And Jahanamata became a big guru in 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 in, uh, in Gaudiya Vaishnavism. She delivered so many people. She traveled and delivered so many people. And all the Nityananda Prabhus, one of the Nityananda Prabhus, Gopal's, Parmeshwari Thakur, became her associate. You know? So, Jahanamata, she also following the footsteps of her husband. Wow. How many people she initiated? Actually, I want to tell you this. ISKCON today, women say Diksha Gurus. America strongly supports women should become gurus. Somehow, India, some people are not agreeing. India also, many people are agreeing, but few people are not agreeing. Somehow it was stalled. But America is showing the example as Jahanamata. She's Guru. What's the problem? There is already a president. There is one more Guru, Ganga Mata Goswamini. Not this Ganga Mata, daughter of Nityananda Prabhu, but there is one more, Ganga Mata Goswamini from Orissa. She is also Guru. Anyway, what is that? Jahno Mata, she became a very like an eminent spiritual figure in Gaudiya Vaishnavism. And Narthandas Thakur, Srinivasacharya, and all the leaders. Actually, when Raghunath Das Goswami was alive, and in fact, Mother Jahnava's trip to Vrindavan was one of her. She went to she was part of the Keturi festival, where the entire. Actually, today is Narthandas Thakur appearance day. Actually, you know, we'll cover some, but I want to cover this also. Because Tattva we have seen a lot many times. What do you think? So the stories are very important actually. So Mother Jahanamata visit to Vrindavan, Jahanamata visit to Keturi festival, and I mean, amazing, amazing, amazing. She's really, Nityananda Prabhu is Parama Karuna. She became the personification after Nityananda Prabhu left. You're all listening?
Yes, Prabhuji.
So, what is that? Today, because Nathan Thakur, so we should discuss this. Nathan Thakur appeared. His parents' names are, Krishnanandat and I forgot. Krishna morning and Krishnanand Dutt and you know anyway he was Narottam Das Thakur, Lord Chaitanya, Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. What is that? No, I will connect it by Jahanamata for sure because today we want to discuss that Keturi festival. Why it is important? If we all behave, whatever happened in Keturi festival, somehow, what is that? Gaudi Vaishnavism, Jayapata Maharaj says is why, what is that? A whole world knew Jesus Christ. But why Lord Chaitanya everyone doesn't know? Because we don't promote. We should promote in a big way, Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. I know this time, this Bharati Akshara Parishad, they just declared Srila Prabhupada as a Viswaguru. Because wow. So all these people from all over the countries, one time India was regarded as a third world country with filled with snakes. But Srila Prabhupada is the one who spread the pure love and teachings of, what is that, Gaudi Vaishnavism and the Nityananda Lord Chaitanya's message. And to spread this love of God every town and village, as Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu said, Prithvi se achi atanagrad gram sarvatra prachar hoiva maranam. So we should achar prachar, drop by drop add. Please, time is running out. When Nityananda Prabhu is falling at everyone's feet just to, just so that they would worship Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, how much should we do it? And Balramji himself is doing it. Haribol, amazing. And Nityananda delivered dacoits, thieves, and rogues. And she also did the same thing, Jahana Mata. So today we want to discuss Keturi festival. And what is that? Nathan Stalker, Narayani. His mother's name is Narayani, yes. I have a question for all of you, just to jog your memory. There is one more Narayani in Gaur Leela. Who is that?
Mother of Vrindavan Das Thakur Prabhuji.
Huh? Who?
Mother of Vrindavan Das Thakur Prabhuji.
Yes, very good, Amma. Mother of Vrindavan Das Thakur, niece of Srivas Thakur. You all remember?
Yes, Prabhuji.
Mother of Vrindavan Das Thakur. Very good, Amma. Mother, wonderful. Mother of Vrindavan Das Thakur, yes. And she's also niece of Srivas Thakur. So, of course, Narottam Das Thakur mother name is also Narayani. Of course, they have a 100 years gap, definitely. So Narottam Thakur, they were rich. Krishnananda was a jamindar, like a king. And Narottam Thakur is another eminent, prominent personality in Gaudiya Vaishnavism. Wow. So anyway, what is that? It is so many decades since Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu left. And all the more or less the associates of may not be 100 years, but some definitely good amount of, there's a good gap actually. So, and all the Lord Chaitanya's associates, they started leaving the world. There was actually a slump, gap, a vacuum. It was filled by Narottam Das Thakur, and it was filled by Narottam Das Thakur, Shyamananda, and
Srinivasacharya.
Srinivasacharya. These three, prominent personalities, they did it. So what is that? So they decided to do a festival just to uplift the spirits. Now Mata was invited. All the monks were invited. Great souls were invited. Actually, the Gaur Purnima festival was very close. Not so much time. Not like today. Just send an email. It'll go to 5,000 people. It'll go to what 5,000 billion, 1 billion people. It'll go. Or send a WhatsApp message. Not like this those days. You have to literally write invitations and send to people. And they have to go travel, walk, and go home and give this personal invitation. Please come, Prabhu. It used to take 6 months. Very well. But one day they had a dream. Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu appeared and said, "Don't worry, I'll spread that message. You arrange the festival." When Narottam Das Thakur, he joined, he left the home, the comforts of the home. His father had a estate. He was a king. And his brother, his cousin, Santosh Dutt became a king. When Narottam Das Thakur came to Keturi, his brother was he accepted Narottam Das Thakur as guru. And Narottam Das Thakur wanted to organize this festival. And so all the invitations, for the at least nearby places were sent, hoping that for the people in farther places would come. And because of Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu's grace, they all came. And they all came, when they were, when they come to the bank of Ganga, they receive everyone with grace. And they would make a garland. Every person, when they would alight the boat, they were given a garland and chandan, and they would give them nice accommodations. Animal. Nice accommodations, nice prasad engagement arrangement. Amazing. What is that? A nice prasad, and then one person, actually, what's his name? One time, what's his name? This Maharaj in Russia. Proper disciple. Niranjan Swami. Niranjan Swami would organize a festival in Russia. They would do the same way. They would receive devotees with gratitude. They would receive devotees with gratitude. And they would offer them place to stay. They would offer them place to stay and nice prasad. One person would take care of one visiting devotee. Amazing, right? We should do
Yes,
like,
Prabhuji.
probably we should do this year our, what is that? Deity, Radha Gopjan will be the inauguration. We should do it probably at least one time. So we'll do that. We will start a small scale, and that way you can take care of them. Abhishek, and so you're all welcomed. Please come. So then everyone is given, nice prasad and taken care, as though my spiritual life is based on your happiness. Haribo. Then Krishna is pleased. If every Sunday feast is like that, how much will they have? How much happiness they'll have? Taken care. Everyone, so Raghunandan came from Shikhanda. Who is Raghunandan? Does anyone know?
Is that son of Mukunda?
Son of Mukunda. Yes. Mukunda Sarkar. Is Narahar Sarkar and Mukunda Sarkar, brothers. And he is son of Mukunda. Yes. Very nice rope. And Raghunandan came and Jahanamata came. When Jahanamata came, they all fell at her feet. This Jahanamata, the Shakti of Nityananda Prabhu. Haribol. Srinivasacharya came, Shyamananda. Dukhi Krishna became Shyamananda. Shyamananda Prabhu came with his disciples. Srinivasacharya came with Ramchandra Kaviraj and all his disciples. And all the Chaitanya's associates who were still living, they all came. The devotees of Shrikanta, Jajigram, Adi Saptagram, all the Nityananda Prabhu's associates. Parameshwar Thakur came with Jahno Mata. I really do not remember, but it was a huge festival. And on the first day, morning, Nityananda Prabhu, Srinivasacharya installed deities, 5 sets of deities. And they all fasted for Gaur Purnima. And they all fasted, and the deities were installed. And in the evening, they all came and they started the Kirtan. Narottam Thakur, he invented Manohar Shaili Kirtan. It's very unique. That day, first in the evening, first Raghunandan was asked to sing. Raghunandan, with his melodious voice, with his devotion, not melodious, more than voice is bhakti. His voice, he sang, and drowning all the participants in the ocean of bliss. Haribol, amazing. One time I attended Mayapur, 2009 actually. Loknath, Gaurpurni festival. Loknath Maharaj, Indra Prabhu. It's an amazing festival actually. Indra Prabhu was there singing. I think that was the last time I saw him. Loknath Maharaj was also singing. Amazing festival actually. So, then Narottam Das Thakur was asked to sing. And Narottam Das Thakur prayed. They prayed to the kartals. They prayed to the instruments before the festival started. They prayed to everything, And Narottam Das starts singing. Narottam Das Thakur starts singing. And so much of feeling separation. Where is Lord Chaitanya? Where is Nityananda Prabhu? Where is Krishna? Where is Radharani? Where are all these associates? Where is Advaita Acharya? Where is Gadadhar Pandit? Where is Srivas Thakur? He was singing at one point. Jahanamata glanced Narottam Das Thakur. With her loving glance, she infused Shakti in the heart of Narottam Das Thakur. That type of Shakti, Narottam Das Thakur started singing with so much of feelings, so much of bhakti, devotion, and feelings of separation. And people were dancing. Something amazing happened, which has never happened in the history of in the human history. The entire Panchatattva descended from the spiritual world. Haribol! Amazing. Panchatattva descended. Nityananda, Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu descended on his left hand. So then his right hand is Nityananda Prabhu. Further to him is Advaita Acharya. On the left hand side is Gadadhar Pandit. And then further is Srivas Thakur. Then Maharaj Pratap Rudra. Then Narahari Sarkar. Then everyone, all the devotees, they all manifested. Amazing, amazing. It's entered from spiritual world. Haribol. You're all listening?
Yes, Prabhuji.
So then, wow, Jahanamata was looking at Nityananda Prabhu and actually Mukunda and what is that, Murari Gupta. They all descended with the entire entourage. And what is that? Achyutananda came. Achyutananda came from Shantipur. Achyutananda was looking at his father. Advaitacharya, they were glowing, effulgent. They are effulgence, they're effulgent, and the effulgence is spreading in all the four directions. And Janamata was glancing with looking so much love at Nityananda Prabhu. And devotees were looking at, Narottam Thakur was looking at Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. And Srivas Thakur, Gadadhar Pandit Prabhu, then they joined the Kirtan, Haribol, started dancing. Can you believe what a dance it could be? Wow, this went on for hours and hours and hours. They started dancing. Amazing, amazing, amazing. Spiritual world manifested. At one point, they disappeared. What happened? They disappeared. When they disappeared, that happiness became sorrow, sadness, moroseness, intense separations. Like you just eat like what is that? A piece of rasgulla, and you didn't even find the taste. They said you asked for at least 10, but they said it's over. Now you feel. I could give the small example. I'm sorry. But then, they were all feeling separation, crying, crying. The happiness became sadness when Lord Chaitanya disappeared. Then Jahnamata saw this. No, no, this is a celebration. It's an occasion of joy. This is not a celebration. They manifested, in reciprocation with the love of the participants. She said no. She told everyone, because today is holy. That was Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu personally advented on this day, but not only that, he personally advented. We should celebrate Holi. Everyone said yes. And then they played Holi. In India, Holi means like wars, That is not Holi. Goli. Holi means very lovingly you sprinkle colors. With a token of gratitude. You should put all your love in that. Love means actually service. Of course, in Vedic culture, there is no free mixing. Gents would do with gents, ladies would do with their ladies. And that actually, that gives, we follow four great principles of freedom. We don't contaminate our heart. Anyway, so then they were playing holy with the deities that Srinivasa actually installed, and after that, devotees started playing holy. Amazing, amazing, amazing. Then the feast. Jahanamata cooked. She cooked for everyone. Sometimes, you're a leader, everyone thinks, I should do big things. Not necessarily. You do what you are good at. You don't need to do big things, but do what you are good at. Put your heart for the pleasure of Krishna. That's important. Janamata cooked all day for everyone. And she was then, the time came. All the people were asked to sit down, devotees. They relished prasad, talking about Krishna, discussing the form of Krishna, talking about Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. Haribol. Talking about Gadadhar Pandit, talking about Advaitacharya, talking about Nityananda Prabhu and Srivas Thakur and Radharani. and her associates, Lalita Saki, Visaka Saki, Tunga Vidya, Indulika, you know, Chitra Saki, Ranga Devi, Sudevi, Champakalata. Wow. Then their hearts are filled with so much joy. That's how we should take prasad, not the politics, Then we are, prasad is spiritual, no doubt. But honoring also has a means. Honoring also has to be done in a particular way. It is Krishna's remnants. It's not just gulab jamun. It is eaten by Krishna. Govinda is what we have to do. So Mahaprasade Govinde. So that's why we should in between Haribol, Haribol, Haribol. We should chant Krishna's name. We should spiritualize this matter. It's already spiritualized by Krishna. Sorry, we should not spiritualize. It's already spiritualized because Krishna ate it. We should eat in that mood. Then our senses will be spiritualized. Then what happened? Then the second batch, third batch, fourth batch, fifth batch, sixth batch. Then the servers are served. Servers are served. If everyone says, I will serve, you sit down, that is Vaishnavism. That is Dasanadas. Not that, these loving dealings are happening only in Bhakti Ratnakar, Chaitanya Charitamrita, what is that, Nityananda Leela, this is actually Bhakti Ratnakar. But you can make it you can make difference in your homes. What do you think? Anyway, the servers were served. Finally, when everyone ate, Jahano Mata, then she is the one who cooked everything, then she ate. What do you think? Amazing. Right?
Yes,
So, if husband says I'm your servant and wife says I'm your servant, children tell I'm your servant, devotees tell other devotees, Prabhu, I'm your servant, other devotees tell, Prabhu, I'm your servant, I am your servant, I'm your servant's servant. Not just telling, but doing it, of course. Then we can experience Krishna's grace today. We can experience Lord Chaitanya's grace today. Just give me 1 minute if you will. Hold on, please. Sorry, I'm back. So the point is, happiness is in loving exchange. Atmendra Priti Tarancha Balekama Krishnendra Priti Sidare Prema Nama. Krishna in the center. You know, Krishna in the center. It's very important. You know, service. You know. But then, Jahanu Mata, what is that? She served. Everyone looks for that affection. You know. Then from that, she continued her travels actually. So Nityananda Prabhu, he revolutionized the preaching. You know what is that? Abhiram Gopal Thakur is Sridhama, Uddhananda Thakur, Subal, Subahu, sorry, not Subal, Subahu, Gadadhar Das, Chaitanya Das, so many, Parameshwar Thakur, they really, they followed his mood and preached. Actually, Uddhananda Thakur, Srila Prabhupada is in the descent, is a descendant of all the Muliks. Uddhananda Thakur preached in Adi Saptagram, the business community. And Uddhananda Thakur deities were worshipped in Srila Prabhupada's home. Srila Prabhupada was very empowered. Actually, Srila Prabhupada went to Adi Saptagram. They received him very well. Srila Prabhupada went, and with his American disciples, they were so impressed. And Srila Prabhupada, what is that? Prabhupada says, the Calcutta was developed by Uddhananda Thakur descendants, these Muliks. Prabhupada is actually, Mulik's family. So that's why they had that empowerment. Gadadhar Das, Chaitanya Das would preach to tigers and lions and snakes. Gadadhar Das would preached to the Qazi. One day he went to Qazi and said, Qazi, Lord Chaitanya Nityananda Prabhu, they have incarnated this world to deliver every sinful souls. You are so sinful, you're not chanting Krishna's name. If you don't chant Krishna's name, I'll cut off your head. Oof. This is Qazi who is very cruel. Anyway, wherever there is Harinam, he would break them, he had a strict orders. No Harinam, he was very envious. And in the night, Gadadhar Das went there and, this is not Gadadhar Pandit, it's the Gadadhar Das. He went there and he boldly was telling. People were scared. They thought today is the last day for Gadadhar Das. And Qazi would be angry and he'll kill him. Qazi also became angry. How dare somebody can call me like this and in the middle of the night. And he came out and he saw Gadadhar Das. His heart melted. Gadadhar Das' heart is so pure. His face is so innocent. Gadadhar, why you came in the night? I'm telling you to chant Krishna's name. He said, I'll chant Hare Krishna, I'll chant Hare Krishna tomorrow. Why you chant? Why tomorrow? You already chanted Haribol. He started dancing. One mantra. Wow, that is Gadadhar's faith and Hare Krishna mantra. Only one mantra. One word, not even mantra. Amazing, right? So we can discuss more on this. So today we will end it here. But more on Jahnamata and Narottam Thakur. Amazing. He took. Now we'll discuss next few days. We'll stop Chaitanya Charitamrita and this is of course extension of Chaitanya Charitamrita anyway. What do you all think?
Yes, Prabhuji.
Yes, Prabhuji.
So we'll stop it and thank you. But we'll continue next week. And Vancha Kalpatarubheshikar Vasantu Bhishpatanam Bhanu Vishnu Ananta Koti Vishnu. Somebody raised number. What do you want to ask?
No, nothing, Prabhuji. I just want to say that we'll continue next week also the same pastimes and glories of Nityananda Prabhuji.
Thank you very much. Nityananda glories only will continue. Thank you. Vanchakal Trasvasan Vishpatana Panav Vishnu Ananta Koti Vishnu. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Prabhuji.